from every state and every city. We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last. I have a dream. 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 I have a dream.
King had a dream. I too have a dream. I too have a dream that someday drugs, gangs, and guns will not consume our children's way of life. I too have a dream. I too have a dream our children will understand the true value of life and stop killing each other with no emotion or remorse. I too have a dream. I too have a dream babies will stop having babies. Lust will not allow children to make bad choices. And school supplies and books will again be found in our children's book bags, not guns and drugs. And our schools will again become the safe havens they once were. I too have a dream. I too have a dream that racism will stop being taught in the homes of all. We're not born with hate in our hearts. It's introduced by man. It's genetic. I too have a dream. I too have a dream that once again to see parks filled with laughing children, playing, not grown men and women using the park as a daytime club. I too have a dream. I too have a dream that mothers and fathers will stop feeding their unborn child unwanted drugs, which in the long run will affect society. Now an addicted child is a grown menace because of what you did. I too have a dream. I too have a dream that child abuse and abandonment will end. Men will stop beating women and women will stop beating men and families will be just that, a family. I too have a dream. I too have a dream that war will be no more. Countries will police themselves. Soldiers will stop dying. Parents will stop crying. And peace will enter into the hearts of all people, regardless of race, religion, or sex. I too have a dream. I too have a dream that our history will someday be taught in some context in our schools before our children create their own history. I too have a dream. I too have a dream that a cure will be released to cure all ailments. Our children will live long enough to reach their full potential to be the inventors, doctors, and builders. I too have a dream. King's dream, Malcolm's dream, our ancestors' dream has become a reoccurring nightmare, slaps in the face of our ancestors by our generation. We dropped the ball. I too have a dream. King had a dream. I too have a dream that someday we all will again understand the dream, see the future through King's eyes, through Malcolm's eyes, our ancestors' eyes, our children's eyes. I too have a dream. I too have a dream that we all have a dream. Strive to reach that dream. Believe in that dream because dreams are nothing but a reality waiting to become a dream. 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 I too have a dream.
Yeah, we want to welcome you guys to the edition of the Haiku Hour. I am Cass Moak.
I am the Twisted Poet.
And I'm the Queen.
And we all welcome you to the next episode of the Haiku Hour.
My bad, dear. I lost you there for a second. Let me get her back up here.
Now, how you lovely gentlemen doing today?
Hello, come on, y'all. I'm trying to get you back to it there with this. I don't know what I did wrong.
Yes, you are.
Something too loud.
Hello, hello, hello. Echo, 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 echo.
I did.
Regulate.
Say it, Echo.
Yeah, you got to turn your mic down just a little bit on your phone there. Turn your phone down. No, I guess. Can you turn your phone down? Because it's echoing back to us.
It's echoing.
Yeah, because your phone is too loud.
My phone.
Yeah, the volume on your phone is too loud.
Let me just turn it off. How about that?
Okay, works for me. I don't know what I did. I'm trying to get her back up here on the board.
So I wrote a poem tonight for our guests. And I'm
All
going to
right, so my
read
phone
it.
is off.
Okay.
Okay,
Testing.
I'm trying to get this together now.
Yeah, it's still echoing.
I don't know what I did.
Let me read this haiku moment. Oh, I hate echoes.
Okay, yeah, because I got to get rid of that echo. Y'all go ahead and keep doing what y'all doing.
So, so the haiku moment I read tonight for our guests. Yes, yes, over here. It's for the queens. I said two queens, two great guests, blessing the mic from the heart. The haiku hour.
Dope, 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 snap, snap.
Two queens, two great guests, blessing the mic from the heart. The haiku hour. What you got, Twisted? Tell me something off the dome.
Okay, it's not echoing anymore.
I responded to your
Oh, you
to
did.
your haiku.
You did a 5-7. What you
But
say?
I lost you, though.
What did I do? Let me see. When you
Oh, I
did
see it. I see it.
let me see.
Now I got you back.
I
I'm trying to
don't
fix
want to read
this
it
up.
though.
No, you should lose stuff. So I'm trying to.
Because you start echoing again. I'm going to get you back here. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's echoing once you put me back on. I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, I can hear the echo.
And it's probably gone now, ain't it?
Yep.
Okay, now I
Sounds
just got
real
to get
good.
you. Yeah, I got to get a picture back. I don't know what happened.
Let me see. Okay, you did something in the haiku.
Man, I
That's
hate.
okay. You can hear me. It's okay.
Okay. All right, y'all. Let's move with what we got. We can
Yep.
hear her.
I want to see her beautiful face.
All right, so give us one, two. Give us a little bit of what's been going on with you, dear. And we're so glad to have you back on here with us again. So tell us a little bit about who you are and let's just get this thing rolling.
Um, well, Colette Jones. My stage name is Boogie or C Boogie. I've been writing and reciting poetry for well over 30 years.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of performing recently. As a matter of fact, this weekend I just performed at a domestic violence vigil.
Hmm.
Um, and I have a few more this month pending. So that's what I've been doing, writing and performing.
Okay. Dope. Dope. And Colette, I just want to say congratulations to you on that, and we want to make sure we let everyone know this is also Breast Cancer Month as well as Domestic Violence Month.
Domestic,
So we want
correct,
to wear pink in honor of Breast Cancer Month, and we want to wear purple in honor of domestic violence. But as a disclaimer, there are several types of cancers out there in different type of
correct.
colors. I just want to say that.
Hmm.
All right, all right.
Well, I just want to congratulate you for. I mean, when last at our last episode when you shared and V Queen was saying that she was trying to get you to be a feature at when we was doing our Twisted Poet Wordplay Haiku open mic, but I think the
Hmm.
pandemic had kicked in. But I was so moved by your poetry, and that's why I asked you how long you been writing, and you said 30 years, and so now you know, like V Queen, you like V Queen, do those things to support the sisters,
Right.
and different things because breast cancer all of those, whatever cancer it is, and all of those things. Okay, wait a minute. Let me step backwards. Domestic violence.
Yes.
Domestic violence is on the top of the radar in the black community.
Yes.
And then we're going to say breast cancer, but domestic violence, and by you doing those things or by you sharing poetry for domestic violence, some of us men, and I'm saying some of us men need to be more in control of, our emotions, and not be so physical because, women might be abusing us, but us men are abusing you all. So, and it goes both ways, but us men, and I'm saying for us men, we need to be more in control. If we call ourselves kings and gods, then why are you not in control of your kingdom or your throne? So I'm gonna pass it on.
Um, I can, if you want me to share, I can read the poem that I read on
Yes,
this
please
weekend.
do.
Yeah, sure.
Please do.
This was entitled "I'm Somebody You Know." I'm that neighbor you wave to who lives across the street. I'm that coworker who discusses the best way to grill meat. I'm that friend who goes shopping with you at the mall. I'm that associate you pass every morning in the hall. I'm that sister who often jokes about being clumsy when you question a scar. I'm that child who plays quietly and will quickly share his favorite car. I'm that mechanic who changes your tire. I'm that sales clerk who sold you a really nice air fryer. I'm that little girl who has a smile that easily charms. I'm that young man with a high GPA who seems to always have a pretty girl on his arm. I'm that doctor who prescribes medicine to make you feel better. I'm that church member who bakes well and regularly knits beautiful sweaters. Any status, race, gender, or lifestyle can be breeding grounds for all levels of violence. Many believe that their situation is hopeless and unfortunately choose to suffer in dangerous silence. It doesn't matter the circumstance or if your pace in life is fast or slow. I'm somebody you know.
Come on now.
Okay,
Come through.
all
Come
right.
through.
Okay. Okay.
So
Loving
Colette,
that.
tell me the vision behind that piece. I mean, it's very clear, but have you had encounters with people personally?
Well, unfortunately, I am one. I lost two family members in 2020, actually on 4/20/20, um, to domestic violence, an aunt and a cousin. And then recently this year, um, um, it was painful, but it was an honor. Um, a lady I know, she lost three of her children to domestic violence. Her ex-husband shot and killed their kids. And she asked me to compose and read a poem at her children's funeral. Um, and so the premise behind "I'm Somebody You Know" is that it's not a female thing. It's not it's not just men. It's children as well. And it is just somebody you know because it doesn't matter your socioeconomic status. It doesn't matter if you rich, poor, black, white, Chinese, yellow, gay, straight. It doesn't matter. Domestic violence hits all corners. And so that's the premise behind that. You don't know who's dealing with what behind closed doors. So it's just to let individuals know that you don't have to suffer in silence because being silent could be deadly.
Yeah, literally. Everyday people. Everyday people. That's really what it's about. We walk
Right.
by everybody every day and we just don't know. We don't know.
Right. Love does not hurt. Love does not include slaps, kicks, punches, stomps, stabbing, shooting, definitely name calling because unfortunately there's some forms of violence where the scars are invisible.
Right. Right. That's so true. That's so
I
true.
remember back when I ain't gonna date myself, but remember the little naked image of, I mean, I'm saying naked because Cupid, they always show Cupid naked.
Some
But-
pen
Right.
thing, the pen.
No, but no. The little thing we see with the cartoons, love is.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Just love is. And everybody filled in the blanks. Love is. And filled in the blanks. But before we go further, I think we need to to introduce our
yeah.
studio
We also need to go ahead and
beautiful Colette, but
we need to go ahead and
Studio
introduce
gangster.
our two studio guests. So I'm gonna put that on you and V Queen. I'm gonna let V Queen do that. I'm gonna go try to get these mics. Do that for me, V Queen.
Okay.
Y'all look, this girl to my left, she's a walking billboard, okay? She got this beautiful shirt on. Hold on, what does poet mean?
Penciling our every thought.
Penciling our every thought.
STA.
Hey, hey.
Now St. Louis poets.
It's a lot on that, yeah.
But I want to go around the table, y'all. What do y'all think penciling in our every thought means? 16 boys, hit me with it.
What it means to me, I can tell you what it means to me.
Well, what it mean to you?
I've literally just been
Penciling in your thought.
really thinking about that just on a deeper level. Like, I got this piece I'm working on now. It's called Can I Hear Your Pen?
Okay.
Oh man.
Can I hear your
Love
pen?
it.
You know
It's
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying?
dope.
I want to know, are you going to tell me your deepest, your darkest thoughts?
Yeah.
Are you going to really reveal yourself, or are you just going to paint this pretty picture? You know, some people like me. I don't like. I don't know how you can necessarily be. I want to say, quote unquote, a happy poet. You know what I'm saying? Is like most of our poetry comes from either pain or just something experiences that you've really been through. You know what I'm saying? Versus, I'm of course gonna say something funny, you know, something comical, but I want to know, can I hear your pen?
Ooh, that's a good song.
Say what you mean. Say what you feel.
Are you willing to tell what's deep within, you know, something that may look at you strange, like, it's that realness in that pen. I want to hear it. So that's something
Put it on mute until she starts talking.
totally vulnerable with your pen.
Oh, I love it.
I like it. That's dope.
Hey, Claudette, could you do us a favor until you start talking? Could you mute your phone?
Could I do what?
Mute your phone until you start talking.
I don't have anything on, baby.
You can't mute your microphone.
The computer.
I just did.
Okay.
It's just a lot of. That's the feedback.
So it's
over the web.
I know what it is.
You can't hear her right now.
You can't
She's
hear
on
her. She
mute.
muted the
She just
microphone.
needs to turn down. She just needs to turn down her volume
on the
her
computer.
On the computer volume.
We tried that.
Twisted. What does poet mean to you, brother?
Poet.
Penciling every
Penciling
thought.
in your every thought. Yeah.
Man, it's hard to come behind 16.
Well, shorten it now. Shorten it.
But you know, but in real, you know, I'ma say like when I write poetry, and I say that I'm a romantic poet, but I do street poetry. And the reason why I say I'm a romantic because I was raised by a single mother.
Come on.
And so being incarcerated and being in relationships, my mother never talked bad about any woman that I was in a relationship with when I went to her complaint. She never said anything negative. But me personally, in going back and forth, I started writing poetry when I was incarcerated and was trying to hold on to a relationship spiritually. And realized that like I was writing erotic poetry when I'm arousing her to go out and on a Friday and have enjoy, and that wasn't my intentions, but we have to write from our heart. I mean, I'm saying we have to write what we feel, you know. And so
that's what he felt.
And so when I was incarcerated, I wrote a whole lot of poems from my heart, which I share now, telling a woman how beautiful she is, you know, and that's what I feel like, you know, as a poet, man, we got to say what we feel, we got to say what we mean, and not what people want to hear, you know, that part,
right.
Because, see, you know, like, I'm saying, like, traditionally, poets was the ultimate, when a poet spoke, like E.F. Hutton, everybody listened. They was in the king's courts and stuff like that. They was the people who aroused everybody, whether they were finna go to war and stuff like that. But they gave odes, like Iliads and stuff. And so I'm saying that, like, I am so blessed to be able to use a pen to say what I think and feel to a woman.
Cat daddy.
Okay. Cat
All right,
daddy
then.
with the holla. Okay. And I wanna say this, brother. Your mama did say something when she saw that. She said, "Mm-hmm." I miss Colette.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you this as just closing. But when I used to walk to Legacy, because we stayed on Case and Goodfella, and sometimes I would catch the bus, Dale One Goodfella up to Union, or I would walk according to the weather and the seasons. But before I went, me and my mother always had collaboration on what pair of shoes should I wear with my outfit, because I wore slacks and shirts before I started dressing down. And like so that was on a Friday. So when she went to church on Sunday, she asked me what shoes should she wear with her dress. But on the Friday, she asked me, when Tyler was cooking the chicken wings. No, and that goes beyond, but 16 boys. See, the cook who used to be cooking the chicken wings at Legacy at the time was Charlie. And I made a poem called Sexy Fried Wings. But my mama always asked me when I went to poetry to bring her some chicken wings back. And so I put that in front of my poem. Man, it was fire. It was fire.
Miss Colette, as I
You have
digress,
to turn your mic back on too, dear.
what does poet mean to you? And please give me the acronym again.
Penciling our every thoughts.
Did you turn your mic back on?
So it goes. I did.
Okay.
So it goes back to what I shared with y'all previously. I write until the ink is clear. So I lance the wounds on paper.
Okay.
So once the poison is gone, then it's coming from a pure place. So that's what it means to me.
Wow.
That's dope.
Okay.
Casmo, you gonna do something before we introduce this lovely guest?
Oh, you want me to
No,
answer the question?
What does poet mean to you?
What does poet mean to me? Well, I've been doing this so long. I gotta sort of coattail what Twisted was saying. You know, you gotta when we do poetry, it's coming from somewhere inside. You know, and if it's not coming from inside, you're really not writing from your heart. You know, that's how come. It's hard to put a title on what kind of poet you actually are. I can tell you now, I cannot do exotic poetry.
Me either, brother.
No.
Me either.
I can't do. I can't do it.
Smoke a little something.
You know.
Drink a
With
little
him.
something.
You ain't been, because like when I first wrote my first erotic piece,
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it because I was challenged.
Okay.
That chick,
Don't challenge
you remember
me.
you remember Erica used to come to Legacy all the time. She always did
Erica
erotic,
Brooks.
she always did erotic poetry.
Yeah.
And she asked me one day, she said, 16, why don't you, because at that time I had no erotic pieces. I had
You know
real
what?
type
And
of
I'm
love
going
at
to
that
say
point.
that
And I was
I
like,
probably know the piece because that particular piece that you wrote,
it was free.
huh?
It was free.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying that you wrote and you did. You haven't did it in a while.
Nah,
You
I
haven't
did
did
free
it in a
while.
few years. But
say
you
free
used
or
to
free?
do it.
If it's
Free.
I don't know what's happening.
And I mean, it was
Shift the show.
tight.
They
It was
done shift the
yeah,
show,
it was
Lord.
tight. He haven't did it in some years.
I might do it
I don't
tomorrow.
think he did it since he been married.
You say
I did it since I've been married.
Well, not do it since you been married unless you gonna open up. Ladies and gentlemen, all right.
Okay.
I'm the
now.
redirecting queen. Forget that.
Right. Please do. Please
We
do.
gonna introduce our lovely guest. She is
Yes,
awesome.
yes,
She's a
yes.
walking billboard. She is none other than Quiet Storm.
Right.
Hey.
She's really quiet.
Yes, I
Well, you
am.
know.
Snap, 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 snap.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Oh, great.
You gonna share something with us?
Share something like...
Not no exotic. Why don't you
Anything
honor
that
us?
you wanna
Haiku, breast cancer,
Look
whatever.
at- yeah, I did write a few haikus, trying to write them. Okay,
I
y'all
love
can hear that a little later. That's what y'all want to hear? Oh, man. All right, let me see what I
You
got.
want to hear it later?
Ooh.
You want to let her get into who she is and then give us a haiku?
Well, yeah, you know, we want to know all about you and your
Yeah.
shirt, and
Give us,
especially
give
that
us
shirt
something
you
about
got on. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll get to your haikus.
Certain
But
creative-
tell us
Okay,
a little
okay,
bit
okay.
about you.
Well, Quiet Storm, the poet. Let's see. Been writing since I was 17. Only been performing since 2019, so about 4 years now. Ever since I met like Kaiserific. Shut up. The shirt came because, everybody's been paying homage to other poets, doing like poetry pieces and things like that. But I mean, as good as I am in writing poetry, I'm like, I can't. It's too much energy, right? So I'm like, I'm creative as hell though. So I'm like, I'll figure it out.
Right.
And I, my mind just gets to working, and I'm like, I'm gonna build something. I'm gonna make a book.
Okay.
Put it on the shirt. Put everybody's name on it. Couldn't figure out how to flip the pages, so I was all on one page. But the more and more I sat there trying to figure out what to do, I just kind of drafted a microphone and a book, and I'm like, you know what, this one go. I'm gonna go with it. So I put it out there to see if everybody liked it.
Yeah.
And I got good feedback, so I'm like, let me roll with it. So now, because of this shirt and other things that I've made and done for people, I just started my business. It's called Customs on Demand.
Okay.
It's fine. It's in the system too, so that's a big step for me.
LLC, y'all.
So gonna be moving forward with that soon, but that's where I'm at.
So I like how you have that open book. I really do.
Yeah, that's what we are.
I hope so.
And so that you all know, we support our poets and our artists. So I'm not going to turn it open right now. Okay, no, wait a minute. Oh, she got a different way to open it up. But anyway.
Those old bougie bags.
I mean, this is tight. Bougie bag. It ain't no like one of them Snooks bags and stuff.
Oh, no.
She invested. So anyway, I got mine. V Queen got hers coming. And there's a whole lot of other poets. So anyway, we support.
Get some Aquarius.
Huh? Get some Aquarius?
You said something against Aquarius?
No, we got nothing against Aquarius.
I'm an Aquarius. February 7th.
You all are water barriers.
What grandfather you in?
Ah, boo.
I'm just saying. Anyway, Quiet Storm, you want to deliver a piece or two?
Yeah. Okay. So because we were talking about trauma pretty much.
Yeah.
This ain't really a trauma piece, but it is about black women. So it's called When a Black Woman Cries. I wrote it not too long ago, and I like to do that one. When a black woman cries, she somehow loses her voice to speak. She is often told to toughen up as if she ever appeared to be weak. No one sees the fear, the discomfort, or the pain that she carries inside. Black woman, stop looking for sympathy. Black woman, dry your eyes. When a black woman cries, she's always embarrassed to do so. She knows the picture being painted to her as her present highs to future lows, and her goals no longer seem reachable. Ain't nobody giving out passes to vent, so in turn, she's labeled an angry black woman. No wonder she can't keep a man when a black woman cries. It's because her anxiety has just become aggression, but they'll say that she don't need therapy because black girls don't have depression, just low self-esteem. Repressed rage, violence, emotion. Yet she can't fight, flight, or freeze without her identity being lost or stolen. When a black woman cries, it's because she's tired. But she'll get right to it anyway. She can't afford to take no breaks when the men ain't been men in these days, spitting out blood, sweat, and tears. Still won't be reimbursed with sick pay, and she needs to remember to leave her problems at the door when she clocks in for work the next day. Like her worth ain't shit, just another 6 to 6. And now she feels underqualified for a position she was overqualified for to begin with. When a black woman cries, it's because she's so busy getting you what you need that she refuses to seek medical attention for herself, for the blisters form, and on the bottom of her feet so her emotions go uncontrolled because she ain't been getting no sleep. And oh well. See, the house ain't gonna clean itself, and these fatherless children still gotta eat. See, when a black woman cries, she knows her sorrow is taking up space that she doesn't even have. So she drowns herself in alcohol, bad sex, and jokes that really don't make her laugh. She's overwhelmed with situations that keep weighing on her mental health, and ain't nobody reaching out. It's like they're staring at an empty shelf. When a black woman cries, she's both physically and mentally out of breath, and all she needs is rest, but she knows that what's wrong with her will come long before. How can I help you? Black woman, stop crying. Start healing. That's that piece.
Quiet Storm no more, y'all.
Yeah.
It's still quiet until it come out.
I like to advise anyone.
Right.
She got the perfect name, don't she?
If anybody y'all know going through domestic violence, straight up, y'all, they have support groups.
Yes.
You know, you have places and people that you can call. Just speak up, because if not, it will not end in the way that you want. I mean, I know a lot of people personally. I went to school with people who have been a victim, and these perpetrators are vicious. And it's like they're not weighing out the consequences. All they know is they see red and they just gonna do what they do. And we can't sit by and do that. Like she said earlier, funerals of children? Really?
Right.
Yeah, and another thing that it don't get talked about a lot, but and a lot of people got blinders on about it, but women aren't the only ones that go through domestic violence.
Yeah. Right.
You got men out there that's going through it too.
Yeah.
It do happen. Trust me, it do happen. I no, it seriously does. It really does happen. I can't remember where I was, and these other guys thought that it was funny. I didn't find humor in it when this young man said that he came in, ran, and I forgot where he was at. He ran and said he was just raped by two women. And they started laughing at him, asking, "Man, you telling?" Like, come on, bro. Maybe that emotionally scarred that young man. That somebody did that to him. But
I've heard of stories like that.
It happens. It really does happen. But what killed me was the motherfucker saying, "You telling?" Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's not cool. And another thing when it comes to domestic violence, traditionalism, back in the 50s and 40s.
Yeah, well, they didn't call it domestic violence.
They didn't call it that, but
they didn't call it nothing. They called it you being in your place.
And they used to have laws where if the husband married a wife, they can do anything they want to him.
Yeah, that's times have changed a lot from that shit.
You can't even go to sleep around me if you put your hands on me.
Right.
You only gonna get one chance.
Fuck around and get Al Green.
Ain't working.
You only get one chance.
You mess around and get Al Green, boy. Go in there and get that tub. Mess around and got some grits in there.
It's serious if it's gonna cost you your life, though. It ain't that serious that people got to get killed when you can just walk away from the situation or something.
Yeah.
They don't get divorced no more.
But
and that's what and I'm gonna say that you just hit the key on it. And I'm gonna say, as a young man, I was in a relationship.
Mike over there, though, bro. I just wanted to make sure.
As a young man, I was in a relationship to where I was physical, and and like I come up out of a family to where we used to fight sisters and brothers, and so it wasn't like no gender thing for me to step outside the house and fight a girl. Because it was like, I'm fighting my sisters. I'm going to get beat up or I'm going to beat them up. Damn. And that's what it was. My big sister used to beat me up and I would beat my little sister up. Or we would go heads up. But anyway, it felt natural until I got locked up on a case that I had, and a brother was telling me, it don't make you a man by putting your hands on a woman. And if you allow the woman to continue to control if you continue to feed off into what y'all go through, she still control you through your own emotions. And I had to think about that. And from that point going forward, I have not put my hands on a woman in a relationship, or stepping outside of a relationship and fighting a woman, because it makes me be less than a man. Once I put my hands on her, man, I'm less than a man. I don't, because like, dude, what you fighting a woman for? And so I'm going to say that, like,
fight you, but I might shake you.
You know what I'm saying? And like
now, and that's only to calm you down.
And see, and now, and in the relationships that I'm in now, as a mature person, I'm like, if I smack my woman, she gonna smack me back, or she gonna swing on me. She gonna swing on me. And so
that's why a lot of us are built different. See, I I've always been against putting your hands on a woman, but I refuse to let a woman put her hands on me and get away with it.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
Don't if you can't take it, don't do it. But see, the thing is with that is this with me. If a woman put her hands on me, I got backup. See, because the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smile and tell her that was a bad career move.
Ooh.
Then I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm gonna call my sister. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna tell her your best thing you do now is pack and be gone before she get here. See, because I ain't gonna put my hands on you. See, that's one of the reasons why I miss my sister now. See, but the thing it's hard to sit down and explain, especially to I got to tell y'all this because I was in a relationship with one, and I was in a relationship with a female that it got so used to getting beat that our relationship couldn't last unless I put my hands on it.
Oh my Lord.
I had one of those.
I've heard,
know,
I've heard of it, but
I had one of those. And I
heard of it.
Yeah, and
heard
it was time to go. See, because and I think what really pissed off is when I told her, "Hey, we ain't got to fight the fuck."
Right.
You know, come on now. Why you got to be angry?
yeah.
To the Ike her down,
Fight
baby.
and then it
Ike
might
her
come
down.
I didn't get that. You know what? You need to go back to whoever that was you was with.
That's the only woman I literally put my hands on.
Oh Lord, Lord,
And she
Lord.
hit me in the eye with a set of car keys. And
Oh well, you reacted.
no, I definitely reacted because what happened was this is what I'm saying. She was used to being in an abusive relationship. Now we got into it several times, but I never would put my hands on her, nothing like that. I just block her hands, whatever. This particular day, I had her back to my chest like this, and so she trying to grab me by my nuts at this time. So I done slid her down to the ground, and I got my hands on her shoulders. And me being stupid, I said, "You need to calm down." I let her go. She gets up, and as soon as she turns around, I still got the mark on and this happened in 95.
Dang.
I still got the mark on my eyelid. Bow, right in the eye with a set of car keys. Yeah, I reacted.
Is you cold cocked?
Bro. When I say love went out the window as soon as them keys hit my eye. Two-piece the shit out of it.
You reacted. You reacted.
Oh, dude, like my eye. I mean, she scratched my corner. My eye was bloodshot red for 3 weeks. I couldn't look at no light, and I mean no light. You couldn't.
You had to wear shades.
I didn't go to the doctor like I should have. And maybe my eye fucked up. Let me catch it. But dead ass, dog. So, and like. She asked me, she said, "Why can't we get back together?"
You want to die?
I said, if you had put my eye out, I probably would have killed you.
Right.
Because at that age, dog, I was a nut. So.
And she enjoyed what you did
look
to her.
Her old man, she went home, told her daddy. Her daddy came over to my townhouse.
And
I stayed in Wishbone Lake Apartments. Her father came over to my townhouse. I seen that nigga. I knocked the whole screen out the window. Boom. He looked at me, got his ass right back in that truck and left. Because he knew, bruh, I ain't playing.
Okay.
I mean, at this time, now my eye hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh, he was trying to come to confront you.
I don't know what the fuck he coming.
It don't matter. You just never know.
But you weren't concerned about all that.
Dude, I was at that particular point. It was all red. Okay. I mean, I ain't never been in no situation that had to be that deep dealing with a woman.
And another thing that plays a part in domestic violence is substance use. Drinking,
a lot of it that's going on now is related to an epidemic that we went through anyway. You know, I don't know why come everybody seems to not look at that being a big part of where we at. We right where the fuck they wanted us to be at. When they put crack in our motherfucking communities, they put it in there so we could be right where the fuck we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look back and go back, you know what I'm saying, and look at all the people that was out there doing that shit. Well, how old do you think their kids are now? That was born with that shit in their system. Come on.
What they doing now?
Almost in their 40s. Colette, what you got to say about this?
Yeah, you been a little quiet.
Well, because y'all talking. Right.
Cut your mic back on.
I wanted to go back to what the brother said about how he used to fight his sisters. That's the one thing that there's some things that are hereditary, and it's not just good hair and good skin. Brutality, once it's normalized, that is something that is passed down generationally. And you're right, there are certain things that happen. It was called keeping them in line. We can use the movie, the biopic with Tina Turner. What's Love Got to Do with It? When she attempted to escape the violence at home, her mom would rather her have creature comforts than to be safe. Right. There's many movies, where the victim reports, hey, look, this is what's happening, and you get told, well, what are you doing to make him so mad? Stop making her mad. The victimology. But I would encourage anyone who's listening, who has a friend, or if you are in an abusive relationship, do not ignore the signs. Do not ignore the red flags. It's not cute to be controlling. It's not cool to be possessive. It's not, cool to snap and apologize with a ring or a dress or money or new hair, new nails, new car. That doesn't save your life. You do not have to tolerate abuse in order to feel validated or to know your worth. Your worth is not in a slap. It's not in a punch.
Amen.
If your birth certificate has not labeled you bitch, hoe, slut, then those are not your names.
Come on now. You and not T.Y.
True.
That's so true. That's so true.
What you got on the Quiet Storm? Girl, this is some
No,
deep
you
stuff.
said it is. You said something earlier, about staying in situations. I think in domestic violence nowadays, it's hard to get out, even if you say no, that makes them more mad than anything. So you really got to be careful the company you keep now, because everybody got something wrong with them. And they don't like, being told no. Rejection is like the devil these days.
I think we got a lot of broken people, because I'm not going to lie, on Facebook, I've been seeing these teenage or young women, let me say that, young women get on Facebook with their face bloody and battered. They let it go down, they get back with them, and then they come back on Facebook with the same thing. And we're like, what?
Well, I haven't seen that, but
it's
out there.
It's just out there.
It's out there.
But I know it exists. And I'm saying that, like, it exists. I know it exists because there are some of these young sisters who think that some of these young brothers, quote unquote, who act like ballers, or who they think is ballers, is going to provide them with this and that, and so they'll allow themselves to be subjected to certain things that is unbecoming of herself, because she want what she think. What she want. She want what she think is a glamorous life, and I'm saying glamorous, and I'm like,
media.
That's the media, and that's it, exactly.
Survival
Because
of the
no, because
No,
you
but
see,
you
because.
I feel what he's saying. But
Because I'll look at I'll cut on my Facebook. I'll cut on my phone, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook. You see these sisters. You see certain sisters that's looking like they're so fabulous and their life is so like this. And then you got an average sister, and I'm saying average, like not unbecoming, and what I'm saying, an average sister who ain't out there socially like that, and she's looking at all this stuff and saying, well, like, I want to be like that. But this is an image that is portrayed, just like them video sisters who be twerking, and these rappers be doing them lyrics that be disrespecting them, but at the same time, these sisters be on the dance floor out there twerking to the same lyrics that the dudes be disrespecting them.
How you know they twerking twisted? You watching? What you doing?
Well, see, no, but
You watching.
that kind of ties into
Like
what I was
this.
gonna say anyway. it's like I said with the music, they getting disrespected yet they dancing to it.
Yeah.
And you had like this. I ain't gonna say a young generation of women, but there are some women out there who don't feel like the guy loves them unless he shows it in a physical way.
Right.
And because, like I said, that's what I dealt with. Like, I can't deal with that.
We're dealing with a broken generation where people don't know how to express their emotions. They either bottle it up or they do the first thing that come to mind, or it's like love. You can't teach what you never had. So if you as a young man hasn't experienced that nurturing and that love from your mother or your caregiver that was a female, how are you going to express it to your queen or your mate or your partner or however that goes out? We got to learn to, and we got to pump counseling. We got to pump therapy. We got to pump support groups. We have to, because if not, people going to bottle it within and it's going to come out.
It's coming out at some point.
What they call it, implode, explode.
Explode,
Yeah.
imploding is blowing up
Yeah,
inside.
implode, right? When
They
you just
gonna do
hold
that
that
first.
stuff in.
Yeah.
And
Right.
where was we at? At Saturday. At touch of too much sauce.
Friday.
Friday, was it Friday? And the host, the sister, or one of the poets, somebody said pressure bust pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eloquent version.
I hadn't heard that phrase since I was in city jail in the 70s. In
Say that
73.
again?
Pressure bust pipes.
Oh, okay.
And here's where I originally heard it. We was in city jail, and this one particular brother said, pressure bust pipes, that's known what it do to a meathead.
Interesting.
And so, and like,
He said, okay.
and like, it stuck with me, but pressure bust pipes. And if it busts pipes, what do you think it's going to do to us
Oof.
as physical people?
Yeah.
And that's what he was meaning as a meathead. But he used it as a joke in the way he said it, but pressure bust pipes. And we hold all this stuff in, and I got an issue with you, but I don't take it out on you, I hold it. I come out and take it out on Casmo.
Damn, bad career move, but okay.
You know what I'm saying? and see, because
He ain't going to get his
Casmo said
sister.
something, and like, I got an issue with Casmo. Let's say I got an issue with Casmo. Casmo said something that I'm holding in. And so then
piece of
you say
paper?
something, and so imploding is when that stuff, like through a nago,
Yeah.
like, it don't explode. It comes from the inside out. Explode is outside in. And so we do harm to ourselves when we don't let this stuff out.
Yeah.
Don't hold that negative stuff in. Don't hold negative energy in. Let it out.
That's why we write.
All right now.
Girl,
All
yeah.
right now.
Nah, you just making it come over here.
Yeah.
What you got,
Okay,
Colin?
y'all. We got.
Oh, you-
I'm finna get ready to come up to her anyway, cause it's already after
We
8.
ain't had nothing from 16
And
boys.
yeah, we gonna let him say a piece.
Yeah.
But I wanted to jump back up here to Miss Colette and let her tell us if any you got. Didn't you tell us that you was working on a book or you got a book? Hello?
She doing it.
Cut it up.
Give us a second.
Unmute yourself.
Give us a second. She got it.
You got your mic back on?
I can't hear
You gotta keep in mind, she got a delay.
Oh, okay.
She's saying she can't hear us at all.
Oh, no.
Can you hear us?
Oh, Casmo, it look like you got the mute thing right there.
Where?
On side.
It's on. Yours is muted.
Yeah.
Where?
Right,
Go
go
You
down, go
you
down.
muted.
Down,
You
down,
muted on your
down,
computer.
down.
No,
Where?
down. Come
Down.
down. Come
Look.
down.
Up.
Up in the corner. Right
Y'all
there.
Right.
killing me now.
No,
Right
right
there. No,
down.
go down.
Oh,
Go down.
Lord, we
Go
look
down.
crazy.
Go down.
Right
Right there.
Right there.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, when you click it,
Hit it again.
Casmo.
Hit it again.
It's off right now.
You can't hear? Can you hear us now?
See,
Well, that's something
the
happening.
mic is off. Hit it again.
Hers might be
You
on.
listening?
Lord, we looking crazy.
Hers
It should
might
be
on.
his main computer.
Is your mic back on?
It's off on his watch. Hit it.
It's on our end.
It's off right now. It's X.
It's on our end because she can hear us.
You can hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably
When
you
it
the
show up-
controller, so
when
you
it show
probably
up
muted
fake,
her.
Let me know what my dance move look like.
What about now?
-1.
-1.
I mean, I'm trying.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I did, y'all, and where I did it at.
Lord.
Hey.
Well, we definitely gonna want.
Can you hear us
we
now?
definitely gonna want Colette on here again.
I know the mic is.
I think I just heard her say something. Can you say something?
She said call ins in 15 minutes.
Yeah, call it.
Extend call. Hit the extend call.
Hey, man, wait a minute now. Okay, let's do this.
Oh Lord.
Thank you.
You can just go back. It's right there in the middle. The Google Meet.
Where at?
Up top in the black. It's right there in the middle.
Right there.
Up top.
Right there. Whew,
How you
Lord.
doing?
He can't be the DJ.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't be the DJ, y'all.
That work, I still got an X to it though.
Now, don't mess with nothing else again. Go back up top.
I didn't do nothing either.
It's not us, Colette. It's not us.
Try to get on that. I hit it.
It's not you either.
Okay.
Oh, what was that?
Can you hear us?
Nah, it's still off.
Double click it again and make it bigger. You probably have a.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on.
Can you hear me now?
In the corner now.
Can you hear me
No,
now?
that's just saying she's on mute.
Now I lost the whole damn picture. That's a good job.
Look at the stars and stuff.
Y'all made
Hi,
me lose
Mom.
the whole
Waving
damn
at myself.
picture.
That's what's up.
Zoom.
I mean,
I like to fly away.
Oh yeah, I done lost the whole thing.
I'm further back, but I'm still waving at me.
Well, we want to thank Colette for coming on here.
For coming on. We sure
we
appreciate
owe her
it.
one. We're gonna have to go. Okay, hold on.
We can hear you.
That's yourself.
We can't hear you, but we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can't.
That's us, y'all. That's us.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
We hear ourselves.
Yeah, we're talking to ourselves. You left this. I left the meeting, so.
Lord, I want to thank Colette for coming on the show.
Yes.
Colette, aka C Boogie, aka the Boogie, aka just Boogie all over. We gonna owe her one. We gonna put her back on the show. I don't know when.
We are
Up there again, y'all. So don't pay no attention to us. We'll get her back on again one day. So we gonna stop doing this. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
We made it to somewhere. We lost our guest, and I'm gonna blame myself for that, for maybe clicking too many buttons.
Bad cast mode.
Bad cast mode. Colette, if you can still hear us, honey, we love you. Thank you so much for coming in. And there she is. Can you hear us?
Hey now.
Yeah.
Now we can hear
Okay,
you.
we got you back.
Hey girl.
You ain't on the
Hey.
big screen, but you on the screen.
That's okay.
He gonna try.
You can't operate.
Uh-oh.
Let's say something that's over there with your mic now, because we definitely hear you.
Your words are breaking up.
What he said.
There you go.
Good now.
Can you
Say
hear us
something.
now?
Say something.
I don't know. I couldn't unmute my mic for some reason. I don't know what was going on, but it wasn't on my end.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It was
We
on
got you.
Cashmo end, not ours.
Oh, so you got to just start a mess. But this is what I was saying before I so rudely messed everything up. Tell us, I think the last time we talked, you said you was working on a book, or you got a book already?
No, I said I have volumes of poetry.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay, you just haven't published
yes,
anything
You
yet.
got 30 years worth of poetry. So you got 30 years worth of writing poetry that you just haven't put in book form yet.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you got anything that you're doing now that you want to let us know about, or let us know how to contact you, and all that?
Now she did say, okay.
When he get
Now
done.
you did say that like you had did that for the domestic violence. What was your next event that you was doing?
I have a retirement coming up and another domestic violence event coming up.
All right. Let me
Nice.
try to find
Congratulations.
this. Okay. Here somewhere. There we go.
So can you post your share for us so we can share?
Say that again.
So can you post it like on Facebook? Because you know we Facebook friends now. Can you post what your events is so we can share it up in St. Louis and just let people know what's going on?
I can.
Okay, because when you share it on your page with us, tag us, and then we'll share it.
I will.
Okay, appreciate it.
That sounds good, y'all. Y'all give it up for our guest Colleen. Y'all always. We so appreciate you. calling in and putting up with me blanking you out and losing the sound. Bad cast mode. But you are welcome to chime in, call in, anything that you got coming up. Please, by all means, contact us, and you'll be right back there on the screen again, dear.
And we will tag you when we do poetry. Get back over there.
They do.
I want to hear.
We shoot fire.
Yeah, by any chance, do you have a haiku you can throw at us real quick?
Yes.
Okay, come on.
All right, let's do that. Let me put you on the screen here. Let's do that haiku real quick.
You got 2 haikus.
I wrote a few. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what they're gonna sound like.
17
This one is called hygiene.
All righty.
Okay.
Hygiene. As I breathe in slumber, constellations gather with night and pray. As I open my eyes, stars illuminate a path for my day. As I get out of bed, the sky shifts to adjust to my rising. As I wash my face, the moon unfolds her arms and sends intimate beams of joy. As I brush my teeth, oceans bless shores with global kisses. As I shower, rain taps out a friendly greeting. As I groom my hair, the wind eagerly whispers a new flare. As I don my clothes, clouds duplicate my style. As I select a perfume, flowers blossom with pride. As I walk out the door, the sun stretches and spreads me with her glow. Hygiene.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. All right, Quiet Storm.
Don't look over here.
Yeah.
Y'all know, look, I just did this stuff today, okay?
That's all right. We only need a small one.
Let's see which one. Can I do 2?
Knock yourself out.
Come do all of them.
Well, look like we're gonna make it
All
to
right,
15 anyway. So
When he makes you smile, he opens your heart and eyes. Love can love deeply.
Where he at? Okay, I'm waiting on the bus.
you can't hear, but I am snapping my finger.
Oh, are you now?
I can't snap
I can't snap my fingers, period. So.
At all.
Well,
Okay.
They on mute.
they on mute. Say that one again, Quiet Storm.
Yeah.
When he makes you smile, he opens your heart and eyes. Love can love deeply.
Ooh, where he at?
Now, since she did that one, before she do the next one, I can snap my left hand because I used to shoot dice.
Read the next
Go
one.
ahead, read it.
Come on, dear.
I digress.
Who's
All
that?
day.
Who's that girl? They ask. Strong, beautiful black woman. I wear the pants here. None of my
Whoa.
Do that again.
I turn her.
I like that.
Who's that girl? They ask. Strong, beautiful black woman. I wear the pants here.
And you know what? I'm going to say that speaks almost for a whole lot of women.
Erotic high.
Feminist.
Uh-oh.
I got a freaky one. It's kind of weird. I was laughing when I wrote it today.
Come on, 16. Give us
16,
yours.
go ahead.
Good sex makes you come.
Oh, boy.
Great makes you come back to back. When you touch her soul.
Oh, that was deep. That was
My
deep.
soul.
Yeah. Rewind.
Okay.
Good, great soul.
Big Queen over there
Good
talking about
sex.
touch my soul, please.
My soul.
Good sex makes you come. Great makes you come back to back. When you touch her soul.
Wow.
Mm.
Good shit.
Okay.
Good shit.
Okay, I got 2 more for you.
Can we make it one?
No.
Oh no, we gonna have to make it one so we can get on around the stage.
I'm just gonna double it up then.
I'm a
She
pass
wants
mine.
Superman while she in her lowest lane. I took the high road.
Okay. Okay.
I got one to go with that. This is it for me.
Go ahead.
Call it kryptonite. Looking for it in the daylight. My sex is the best.
Oh, man.
Good sex
No.
makes you come.
No.
Great makes you
We
come
over
back
it.
to
I
back.
ain't messing with you.
I got the clapping and shit.
Come on, Casmo.
Okay. Well, since y'all all off in that erotic and shit,
I mean, I'm just observing.
lick lips dripping wet. Pink color excitable. Time to masturbate.
Ooh. Okay, I got one for you too then. I got another one. I wrote this, I'm telling you. Listen, I wrote this today.
Colette, this the round table, boo boo.
Look at her face.
She knows she want to jump in. She want to jump in.
Look.
I have erotica, but it's not short.
Go ahead and hit it.
Awake, sleeps no more. Cold showers bring down the heat. Wet dreams never fail.
Drip, 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 drip,
Drip, drip.
Masturbate wet dreams.
Hand soft pulled me in. Baited me like a master. I masturbated.
Okay, he switched the words.
Listen, I just wrote this today. I ain't got all of it.
Word.
You ready?
16.
Always know your always know your worth. Quality comes at a price. What do you believe?
Okay.
I like it.
That's appropriate.
Very.
Put commas,
Okay.
put commas on the mic. Put
Say it again.
Wet.
Through dark or daylights, I can see me past my past. I'm my own mirror.
Oh, I like that. Reflection.
That's tight,
Yeah, I
yeah.
like that. Okay.
Mirror me, mirror you.
Yeah.
Ejaculation.
You done shifted the mood. What?
Hold up.
We done left the bus station.
Ejaculation to relieve a frustration. Miscalculation.
Her.
Error. We just turn. Okay.
Hey.
I don't.
Hey, I come
One
on.
behind this.
Go ahead, bro.
If I masturbate with my left and right hand, am I sexing twins?
Oh Lord. What was the word tonight? Was the word?
I just had
The word of the night was masturbate.
No,
I
but I
don't
just
know.
had to do that one because, hey, I just had. See, that was the only point that I got about. That's the only haiku I got about.
I ain't got none.
You know, and then I'm gonna keep it real because mine was written.
You still trying?
You know, because I got penitentiary background, and you know, and so he got military background.
Okay.
Okay, and so,
I'm a
but I ain't got no
civilian.
whole bunch like he got. I just got that one, and so, and I just felt it was funny, that like, you know, like being even-handed. So, but I just had to respond to his, and so, other than that, me and
I'm so
Vico were
weak
just gonna
right
sit
now.
on the sidelines,
Oh,
and so,
that's cold.
Oh,
That's
Lord
cold.
have
hey,
mercy.
Well,
hey,
I'm going to take this time out now to say thank you to both our guests, all three of our guests. Colleen, I'm so glad that you
Yeah.
called, came back and blessed us again.
Thank you.
16, thank you so much
Yeah,
for coming out.
yeah.
Sorry about all
Quiet
the
Storm. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
She started it.
I did.
She started it. You finished it.
the next time,
Stay away from the erotica.
the next time we're gonna talk erotica, but we're gonna ban self-manipulation.
I don't think, Colleen, can you hear us?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, we was saying our goodbyes to you, dear. We finna get ready to cut this thing on off. Y'all go on ahead and start this way, work yourself around. Tell everybody how to get in touch with y'all and what y'all doing.
Okay, I am the Twisted Poet. I am on all the social medias as the Twisted Poet. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and now TikTok.
Quiet Storm, Quiet.Storm, the poet on Instagram, and Chanel Simpson on Facebook.
V Queen Poetry on Facebook and V Queen, that's VQU33N on Instagram.
You can look me up as the poet 16 Boys, and that'll pull you to my Facebook page that has my government name. None of y'all business. And it's on there. So
And your DJ name.
my DJ name ain't on there, but
Nice.
Oh, okay.
you can catch me on all platforms under 16 Boys the Poet. Now, if you wanna holler at me, then Facebook. You'll see that shit on Instagram, but that's just because they linked. I don't be going on.
Thank you, Lord. I'm telling you.
I be seeing
Colette,
y'all
you
messages
want to
3
give out
weeks
your
later.
info?
6 weeks later.
I'm on Instagram, DA_Boogie69.
_Boogie.
All right, all right.
69.
She
69.
was born in '69. I believe.
Y'all heads just staying together.
In together.
69 or you just use 69.
Just
like
staying
96.
together.
Let's be like you, silly boy.
Like anything. Hey.
All right.
Now you know.
Well, this is Cass Mo.
Flip you upside down.
I see y'all done made her leave. It ended. Man, that's what I just cut off. Okay, well, I'm Cass Mo, and you guys know where to find me at. Cass is Cass Mo McPherson on Facebook, and Cass Mo 63 on Instagram. And I want to thank our sponsor, the Twisted Woodchuck, for our sponsoring the show, and Mo Pro Productions. I want to thank Overtime Studio, all our guests. Y'all make sure to come back, check us out again. This is Cass Mo, and y'all already know we finna get ready to get on up out of here. We gone, y'all.
We gotta take our photo.
Oh yeah, we gonna do that too.
Where that outro music at?
I'm finna get to that, y'all. So thanks for tuning in.
Probably gonna be some loot.
Boy, you better not.
You made me. You created me. But that wasn't good enough for you. You keep adding on fucking accessories, but I get blamed for killing you. Fuck hunting for survival. You needed me for more. But calling me a weapon for self-defense ain't what the fuck you made me for. I was created with one purpose: to take life from what lives, to remove the living, and I'm the gift that keeps giving. You made me, I am gun. I terrified the West before the West was won. I've murdered children, daughters, husbands, wives, and sons. But still, with all this killing I've done, all the pain and misery, for some strange ass reason, you standing hard making a bigger version of me. Now your government's trying to place these laws on me, thinking they may hold me back. But your laws are full of loopholes, and I'm sliding through the cracks. Background checks and long wait shit, you can't get rid of me. Cause I'll get where I'm going as long as illegal gun trades are flowing. I'll be in your community. I am gun. I'm the reason your children are dying. I'm the cause for that pain and that hurt. I'm the reason you mourn and your family's torn. I'm the cause for that face on your shirt. I am gun, and my family's always growing. And we come big or small, single or rapid fire. You squeeze, I make them fall. I am gun. I can make the streets go quiet, bust out and clear a room. In a flash of light, make your day become night. And that's the flash before the boom. I am gun, an object, a tool of death, placed in the hand of man. Useless unless I'm held, so help me understand. I'm just wood, plastic, and steel. Hell, I may have a pen or two, but I have no legs, no arm, no soul. I'm nothing without you. Yet you want me freely in your streets, in your clubs, and in your schools. Until some asshole misuses me, you forget I'm just a tool. Now you're not hiding behind the Second Amendment, and you have the right to bear. But children are dying, parents are crying, and your government doesn't care. Man created me, now I'm a problem. Made of plastic, wood, and steel. A tool of death placed in the hand of man. But it takes you plus me to kill. I am gun. Just recently met, but I'm blinded by the sight of your beauty. It consumes my universe, a constant ray of light. I fantasize about you constantly, even though this isn't right. I imagine what I would do with you if only for one night. I noticed you from across the room and I rose to new heights. I knew I had to be on point. My conversation had to be right. I've went over many versions in my head, trying to get it tight. Believe I truly wanted you if only for one night. I hear you calling out my name as our bodies sway and swirl. Your eyes roll back, looks like you like it like that as your toes go stiff then curl. I'd love to make you quiver, even though it won't be right. But I take the chance to find romance if only for one night. Now I can't control these feelings, I'm mesmerized, it's true. I want to taste your juices all while I pleasure you. I close my eyes and think of you. The darkness turns to light. Just tell me that you want me if only for one night. Your legs wrap tightly around my back. You give in without a fight. Our bodies join in total bliss. You can't tell me this ain't right. I want you, this is obvious. I resist with all my might. But I'll take the chance to have romance if only for one night. Why do I cringe at the thought of him holding you? You're his woman, not mine. Still every time I see you, I see us in the 69. I hear you hum, I'm coming, I proceed to hit your spot. You release a pool of ecstasy and damn, you've got a lot. As I release, I hold you tightly, then I reach to hit the light. To my surprise, when I open my eyes, I'm really holding you tight. Now, I'm not trying to have a one-night stand. I don't want to just hit it and quit it. But you've been teasing me with that pussy so long, I'll take the chance and hit it. Just offer me the chance to hold you. Open the doors and let me in. I promise to be more than a lover, protector, guardian, and friend. Now, I understand you're in a so-called relationship, but he must not be treating you right.